Hello guys, this is Mr. 012, Mr. Local, Mr. Pitori. These are my prediction for the NFP. So from the looks of the things, let's look at the DXY. Let's start with the DXY. DXY, we've been looking at it from this angle that okay, since it broke this area, the whole area, what we expected to drop, to continue dropping. Now, as you can see, there's some small momentum around here. This is like a value area that the DXY is still struggling to pass, but it's not an issue. So this can be some sort of big retest then to continue down, to continue dropping. Because obviously, if you know how to analyze, we have this as a structure. We have this as a structure to take it to the downside. So our targets are around this area. So let's move. If we go to the 4 hour, okay, we really see everything nicely in details. So this is how it's supposed to look. This is how it's supposed to look. So now let's go to the Nas 100. Let's go to the Nasdaq. From the looks of things, the Nasdaq is still showing an uptrend. It's still showing an uptrend, still showing that it wants to push up. So as we can see now, it's around a very area up here. So as much as it is around up here, from this movement of the trend line, we still expect it to push a little bit to touch this area before it can now drop back to this. So watch out for that. Watch out for the Nasdaq pushing higher. Now let's look at the US 30. Let's see what the US 30 got for us. So as you can see from the US 30, the US 30 also has the same idea. We expected it to push down to here. So now since since it still wants to show us that it still has an area to fill, of which the area is around here. So chances are that with the NFP it's gonna push around this area before maybe the actual sell to this round of areas. So watch out for that. Now let's move to the SP 500. From the looks of things, SP 500 has just been also correcting up. So now as you can look at this, to put it in perspective, look at it like this. So as much as you can look at it like this, uh, the way this thing is moving, it's showing signs that it can fall from this point to around somewhere here. This is just the SP 500 alone. So if the SP 500 decides to fall, then everything else is also going to fall. So just watch out. Just watch out for this. Watch out for this. Let's see if the development is gonna change. We'll check it a bit later. So now, as you can see, the German 30. The German 30 has also passed this very early and now it's breaking back in. So if it does some sort of pulling back up like this, then expect it to continue going down. But other than that, most of the time what the market does is that it loves to also retest this area. This was a nice continuation to the upside. So chances are that it can also retest around this area. Then retesting around this area meaning touch here then push back up. So just watch out also for that. Have that in mind. One of the two. If it corrects up, just know that it's gonna continue coming down. But if it keeps on pushing like this, it's gonna reach us this area, the breakout of this area where it broke out, then push back up. So from the looks of things, the UK 100 we expected it to continue pushing up to the upside, but now we can see that it's rejecting. Maybe it wants to retest this. So anyway, there is a bigger change of structure of which now the structure will look more like this. So yeah, just watch out for that. And as well, guys, do not be fooled. This is also a beautiful looking structure to the upside. to show that this thing has a chance of coming down here, maybe for the last time before it can actually push. Like, just have it on the watch out. Then that's it. Thank you, guys.